Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll be diving into the tragic stories of 15 celebrities whose battles with alcohol led them down a devastating path. These stars were at the height of fame, but their addictions ultimately cost them everything. From movie legends to music icons, these are the most shocking tales of celebrities who drank themselves to death. Let's get started. Number 15. Richard Burton was a renowned Welsh actor, famous for his deep voice and intense acting in films such as Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and Cleopatra. Born in 1925, Burton became one of the highest paid actors in the 1960s and 70s, known for both his immense talent and tumultuous personal life, particularly his two marriages to actress Elizabeth Taylor. Despite his professional success, Burton struggled with alcohol throughout his life, which deeply affected his career and health. Alcoholism played a significant role in Burton's physical decline. He began drinking heavily at a young age, and it worsened over time, exacerbated by the stress of fame and his volatile relationship with Taylor. His dependence on alcohol affected his liver and other organs, leading to a series of health problems, including cirrhosis of the liver, kidney issues, and a weakened immune system. Even though Burton made several attempts to curb his drinking and lead a healthier lifestyle, the damage had been done. In 1984, at the age of 58, Burton died from a cerebral hemorrhage, a stroke, which was indirectly linked to his years of heavy drinking. His alcohol abuse had weakened his arteries and overall health, making him more susceptible to such conditions. Though Burton left behind a legendary career, his personal battles with alcohol serve as a cautionary tale about the destructive nature of addiction. Number 14. Oliver Reed was a British actor known for his rugged screen presence in films like Oliver, The Three Musketeers, and Gladiator. Born in 1938, Reed gained a reputation as a hard-living, charismatic figure, both on and off the screen. His larger-than-life personality and love for alcohol became as well known as his acting career, leading to a string of publicized drinking escapades. Reed's alcohol consumption was extreme throughout much of his life. He often drank heavily during filming breaks and in public, which became a part of his public persona. His notorious drinking was, at times, celebrated, but ultimately took a significant toll on his health. While Reed's body held up for years despite the abuse, he suffered long-term damage from chronic alcohol consumption, including liver and cardiovascular issues. In 1999, while filming Gladiator in Malta, Reed died suddenly at the age of 61. The cause of death was a heart attack, which occurred after an intense drinking session at a local bar. Reports suggest Reed had consumed a large amount of alcohol, rumoured to include over 8 pints of beer, several shots of rum and whiskey, just before his death. Number 13, Amy Winehouse was a British singer-songwriter known for her unique voice and blending of jazz, soul, and R&B, most famously in her album Back to Black. Born in 1983, Winehouse rose to international stardom with hits like Rehab and Valerie. However, her immense talent was overshadowed by her struggles with addiction, particularly with alcohol and drugs, which became a central part of her public persona and personal battles. Winehouse's life was marked by a tumultuous relationship with addiction. Though she gained attention for her music, her erratic behaviour, fueled by alcohol and drug use, led to numerous public incidents, cancelled performances, and concerns for her health. She made several attempts to quit, even going through rehab multiple times, but struggled to maintain sobriety. Alcohol was especially destructive for Winehouse, as her binges would often be followed by attempts at withdrawal. On July 23, 2011, at the age of 27, Winehouse was found dead in her London home. The official cause of death was alcohol poisoning, with a blood alcohol content of over 5 times the legal driving limit in the UK. After a period of abstinence, Winehouse had relapsed and consumed a fatal amount of alcohol in a short time. Her tragic death highlighted the severity of her addiction and the dangers of alcohol dependence, cutting short the life of one of music's most talented and promising artists. Number 12, Errol Flynn was a legendary Australian actor, best known for his swashbuckling roles in classic films like The Early Adventures of Robin Hood and Captain Blood. Born in 1909, Flynn became a major Hollywood star in the 1930s and 40s, renowned for his charm and adventurous spirit. However, his off-screen life was as wild as his on-screen persona, marked by heavy drinking, womanizing, and reckless behavior. Flynn's love of alcohol was notorious, and his excessive drinking took a toll on his health over the years. He lived a fast-paced lifestyle that included years of alcohol abuse, which contributed to his physical decline. By the late 1940s, Flynn's once athletic frame and vibrant energy were noticeably diminished, and he began to suffer from liver disease, heart problems, and other alcohol-related issues. His heavy drinking, along with drug use, further exacerbated these conditions. In 1959, at the age of 50, Flynn died of a heart attack while staying in Vancouver, Canada. An autopsy revealed that his heart and liver were severely damaged due to years of alcohol abuse. Despite his dashing image and screen success, Flynn's alcoholism led to an early and tragic death, showing the destructive impact of his lifestyle. Number 11. David Cassidy was an American actor, singer, and teen idol, best known for his role in the 1970s TV show The Partridge Family. Born in 1950, Cassidy became a pop sensation with hits like I Think I Love You. Though he achieved fame at a young age, Cassidy struggled with personal issues, including alcohol abuse, throughout much of his adult life. Cassidy's battle with alcohol worsened over the years, despite several attempts to stay sober. He was arrested multiple times for driving under the influence, and his alcohol use began to affect his health. In 2017, Cassidy publicly revealed that he had been diagnosed with dementia, though it later emerged that his health decline was largely due to liver disease caused by years of heavy drinking. Cassidy had hidden the severity of his alcoholism, which eventually caused severe damage to his liver and kidneys. On November 21st, 2017, at the age of 67, David Cassidy died from liver and kidney failure, both brought on by his long-term alcohol abuse. In his final days, Cassidy admitted to friends and family that his alcoholism had ruined his health and led to his death. His passing was a tragic reminder of the devastating effects of alcohol addiction, cutting short the life of a beloved entertainer. Number 10. Gerry Rafferty was a Scottish singer-songwriter best known for hits like Baker Street and Stuck in the Middle with You. Born in 1947, Rafferty rose to fame in the 1970s with his smooth blend of folk, rock, and soft rock. Despite his musical success, Rafferty struggled with alcoholism, which overshadowed much of his later life and career. Rafferty's battle with alcohol became more pronounced as his career progressed. His drinking led to erratic behavior, strained relationships, and affected his ability to produce new music. He became increasingly reclusive, and his alcohol dependency worsened, leading to hospitalizations and long periods out of the public eye. Despite multiple attempts at rehabilitation, Rafferty was unable to fully overcome his addiction. In 2011, Rafferty died at the age of 63 from liver failure, the result of years of heavy drinking. His health had deteriorated significantly in the years leading up to his death, and by the end, his body could no longer cope with the damage caused by alcohol abuse. Number 9. Dolores O'Riordan was the lead singer of the Irish rock band The Cranberries, famous for hits like Linger and Zombie. Born in 1971, O'Riordan became an international star in the 1990s with her unique voice and emotionally charged lyrics. Despite her success, she struggled with mental health issues, including depression and bipolar disorder, which were often exacerbated by alcohol use. O'Riordan's battle with alcohol became more apparent in her later years. She had a history of using alcohol to cope with her emotional struggles and personal issues. While she sought treatment multiple times, her drinking led to erratic behavior and public incidents. Though she tried to regain control, her alcohol use continued to pose risks to her health and well-being. On January 15, 2018, O'Riordan was found dead in her London hotel room. The official cause of death was drowning due to alcohol intoxication. At the time of her death, her blood alcohol level was 4 times the legal driving limit. Her tragic death at the age of 46 was a result of accidental drowning, with alcohol playing a central role. O'Riordan's passing highlighted the dangers of alcohol abuse, especially when mixed with mental health challenges. Number 8. George Best was a Northern Irish footballer who became a global icon playing for Manchester United in the 1960s, known for his extraordinary skill and flair on the field. He was one of football's first true superstars, but off the pitch, he was equally famous for his hard partying lifestyle and struggles with alcohol. Best's battle with alcoholism began in his early playing days, where the pressure of fame and fortune led him to drink excessively. As his alcohol abuse worsened, it affected his career, leading to inconsistent performances and eventually early retirement from professional football at just 27. Despite multiple attempts at rehabilitation, Best's drinking continued, which took a severe toll on his liver and overall health. In 2002, Best underwent a liver transplant due to cirrhosis, caused by years of heavy drinking. Despite the transplant, he continued to drink, which led to further complications. On November 25, 2005, Best died at the age of 59 from multiple organ failure, a direct result of alcohol abuse. His death highlighted the tragic consequences of addiction, cutting short the life of a man whose footballing genius was undone by his personal demons. Number 7. Mickey Mantle was an American baseball legend, known for his time with the New York Yankees from the 1950s to the 1960s. A Hall of Famer and 7-time World Series champion, Mantle's career was marked by his extraordinary talent and power at the plate. However, off the field, Mantle struggled with alcoholism throughout much of his life. Mantle's drinking began early in his career and worsened over the years, becoming a constant part of his lifestyle. His alcohol abuse affected his family life and health, though he continued to deny its impact until his later years. In the 1990s, Mantle admitted to his struggles and sought treatment, but by then, the damage to his body, particularly his liver, was severe. In 1995, Mantle was diagnosed with liver cancer, which was aggravated by years of heavy drinking. He underwent a liver transplant, but the cancer had already spread. On August 13th, 1995, Mantle died at the age of 63 from complications related to the disease. Before his death, Mantle publicly expressed regret over his alcoholism, urging others not to follow his example. His death underscored the devastating impact of alcohol addiction, even for a sports icon. Number 6. Bon Scott was the iconic lead singer of the Australian rock band AC/DC, known for his energetic performances and distinctive voice. Born in 1946 in Scotland, Scott joined AC/DC in 1974, contributing to their rise to fame with classic albums like High Voltage and Highway to Hell. His charismatic stage presence made him a rock legend, but his life was marred by struggles with alcohol. Scott's drinking began early in his career and escalated over time, becoming a significant part of his lifestyle. He often drank heavily during tours and recording sessions, which led to erratic behaviour and issues with fellow band members. Despite the band's success, Scott's reliance on alcohol took a toll on his health and relationships. On February 19, 1980, Scott was found dead at the age of 33 in a friend's car in London. The official cause of death was asphyxiation due to choking on his own vomit, a tragic consequence of excessive alcohol consumption. His death shocked the music world and marked a turning point for AC/DC, leading to the recruitment of Brian Johnson as his replacement. And number 5. John Bonham was the legendary drummer for the British rock band Led Zeppelin, known for his powerful playing and innovative techniques. Born in 1948, Bonham's drumming style became integral to the band's sound, contributing to iconic songs like Kashmir and Whole Lotta Love. However, his life was overshadowed by his struggles with alcohol addiction. Bonham's heavy drinking was notorious, especially during the height of Led Zeppelin's fame in the 1970s. He often drank excessively during tours and recording sessions, which affected his behaviour and performance. Despite his immense talent, Bonham's alcoholism led to conflicts with bandmates and increasing health issues. On September 25th, 1980, after a night of heavy drinking, Bonham was found dead at the age of 32 at the home of Led Zeppelin's manager. The official cause of death was asphyxiation, resulting from choking on his own vomit after consuming approximately 40 shots of vodka in a single day. His untimely death prompted Led Zeppelin to disband, as they felt they could not continue without him. Number 4, Phil Lynott was the charismatic frontman of the Irish rock band Thin Lizzy, celebrated for his powerful vocals and songwriting talents. Born in 1949 in Dublin, Lynott gained fame in the 1970s with hits like The Boys Are Back in Town and Whiskey in the Jar. Despite his musical success, Lynott struggled with substance abuse, particularly alcohol, which ultimately led to his downfall. Lynott's drinking escalated over the years, fueled by the pressures of fame and the rock and roll lifestyle. While he initially enjoyed a vibrant and productive career, his heavy drinking began to take a toll on his health and personal life. Friends and bandmates noticed changes in his behaviour, and Lynott faced several challenges, including erratic performances and conflicts within the band. In January 1986, Lynott was found unconscious in his London apartment and was rushed to the hospital. He died on January the 4th at the age of 36 from heart failure and pneumonia, complications linked to his long-term alcohol and drug abuse. Lynott's death was a tragic loss for the music world, leaving behind a legacy as one of rock's most influential figures. Number 3, Truman Capote was an acclaimed American author, best known for his groundbreaking works like In Cold Blood and Breakfast at Tiffany's. Born in 1924, Capote gained fame for his unique writing style and ability to capture the intricacies of human nature. Despite his literary success, Capote struggled with personal demons, particularly substance abuse, including alcohol. Throughout his life, Capote had a tumultuous relationship with alcohol. His drinking often spiraled into excess, leading to erratic behavior and strained relationships with friends and family. While his early years in the literary spotlight were marked by charm and wit, as he aged, his alcoholism worsened, contributing to a decline in his health and productivity. By the 1980s, Capote's health had significantly deteriorated due to his long-term alcohol and drug abuse. On August 25, 1984, he died at the age of 59 from liver disease, with complications related to his addiction. Capote's death was a tragic end to a brilliant literary career, illustrating the devastating effects of alcoholism and addiction on a talented life. Number 2, W.C. Fields, born William Claude Dukenfield in 1880, was an iconic American comedian, actor, and writer known for his distinctive voice, mischievous persona, and signature disdain for children and animals. Fields gained fame in vaudeville and later in films, becoming a beloved figure in the early 20th century entertainment scene. However, his life was marked by a long-standing battle with alcoholism. Fields' drinking began at a young age and became increasingly problematic as he rose to fame. He often used alcohol to cope with the pressures of his career, leading to erratic behaviour and conflicts with colleagues. While his public persona embraced his fondness for drinking, behind the scenes it significantly impacted his health and relationships. In the later years of his life, Fields suffered from various health issues related to his alcohol consumption, including severe liver damage. By the time of his death, he had become increasingly frail and ill. W.C. Fields passed away on December 25, 1946, at the age of 66, from complications related to alcohol-related health problems, including a combination of cirrhosis of the liver and pneumonia. Number 1, Jimi Hendrix was an American rock guitarist, singer, and songwriter, widely regarded as one of the most influential musicians in the history of rock music. Born in 1942, he rose to fame in the late 1960s with his innovative guitar techniques and electrifying performances, most famously at the Woodstock Festival in 1969. Despite his immense talent and success, Hendrix struggled with substance abuse, including alcohol. Hendrix's relationship with alcohol and drugs was well documented, often exacerbated by the pressures of fame and the rock and roll lifestyle. He frequently drank heavily during tours and recording sessions, which impacted his behavior and health. While Hendrix experimented with various substances, including marijuana and LSD, alcohol became a significant part of his life. On September 18, 1970, at the age of 27, Hendrix was found dead in a London apartment after a night of heavy drinking and drug use. The official cause of death was asphyxiation from vomit, compounded by barbiturate intoxication. Reports indicated that he had consumed a combination of alcohol and sleeping pills, leading to his tragic and untimely death. Hendrix's passing not only marked the loss of a musical genius, but also underscored the perilous effects of substance abuse, particularly in the high-pressure world of rock music. Thank you all for tuning in and watching our content today. Your support means the world to us and keeps us motivated to bring you the best. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. We appreciate each and every one of you and look forward to sharing more with you soon. Have a great day.